What's up with my people? How y'all feeling out there today? Oh, ain't nothing to me, man. You know, I'm just chilling. I know a lot of y'all getting ready for the big game tomorrow. And back again, you know, with another video. And like I say, I got some things going on right now. You know, I'm moving and stuff like that. And once I get everything situated, I'm going to make sure that I do at least 1 to 2 videos a day. Just let me get myself situated right quick. But first of all, I am your host, Big Suede. And as you are, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and welcome everybody to the channel. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment or whatever. And don't forget to, boom, hit the little bell on the side, so you get a notification every time I drop a video. But I wanted to talk about today, does anybody know who the CFPB is? Or like, well, if anybody don't know who the CFPB is, the CFPB is the Consumer Financial Protection Board. And what the CFPB does is, what they do is they monitor bank transactions and a lot of other things that go on in other facilities to make sure that people like us, that we don't get fucked out our money. You understand what I'm saying? So what happened last week was Elon Musk and Donald Trump, what they did was they sent their teams in to shut down the CFPB. You understand what I'm saying? And the CFPB is responsible for returning approximately $20.7 billion back to consumers. You understand what I'm saying? And I wanna let everybody know exactly, you know, how banks operate. And see, this is the thing that a lot of people are not paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? Over the past few years, you got a lot of major branches of banks, even here, overseas, in Spain, Europe, just major bank systems that have closed and that have collapsed. Like, I know y'all heard about the Silicon Valley Bank that crashed probably about a year and a half, 18 months ago or something like that. And I want a lot of people to know that banks, if you don't know it already, banks run the world. Yes, they do. They run the world. You know what I mean? And one thing, a big percentage of things that how banks get over on us is, I used to wonder all the time, like, you can ask my partner. One time, me and my partner was in Miami. So you know how sometimes, like, how you might swipe your card, but the bank doesn't take the transaction off of your stuff right then. Shit, they might take it 2 hours later. They might take it the next day. Sometimes they might take it 72 hours later, 3 days later. But what happened, and I used to wonder to myself, like, why the fuck they just don't take their money right then? But I know now, and I'll tell you why. What happens is, when you make a transaction, the bank waits, some of them, not all of them, but what they do is they wait to take the transaction within a certain period of time so they can charge you an overdraft fee. You understand what I'm saying? And when you do the logistics and look at the statistics of what banks make a year off overdraft fees, it's in the billions. Just put it like that. And I'm going to give you an example. Like, let's just say you make a bank transaction and, you know, you look at your bank statements, you know, you might have a small deficit, you know what I'm saying, or something like 89 cents. You know, a motherfucker gonna look at their bank transaction and be like, oh, shit, that ain't nothing, you know, a little 89 cents. But what people have to realize is, when banks do these, there's 330 million people in America. So, yeah, it ain't nothing but 89 cents. But if you doing this daily to 100 million, 200 million motherfucking people, imagine how much money that is. So what the CFPB does is they monitor faulty bank transactions and they reward money back to consumers. Basically, it's like a protection firm to where they protect us, they protect our data, like all that. But let me read y'all this right quick, just, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can get a better understanding of what's going on. The Trump administration and Elon Musk Department of Government Department of Government Efficiency have moved to take control and possibly shut down an agency set up to protect consumers in the wake of the 2007 and 2008 financial crisis. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB, oversees banks and holds vast troves of consumer data. As part of the U.S. Federal Reserve, the CFPB is an independent agency. However, Trump's budget director was installed and its director on Friday, and DOJ officials have gained access to the agency's computer systems. About 100 workers protested outside the CFPB's office on Saturday. Now, before I go any further, I want y'all to check this clip out right fast. You know what I'm saying? And just give you a broad picture of what's going on. Check this out.
All right, 2 weeks ago, we pledged to closely track wealth and power and the powerful economic forces that are shaping your daily life and threatening your rights. Today, we continue that coverage by spotlighting the work of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or the CFPB, under the leadership of the director, Rohit Chopra. Few government officials have been more despised by Wall Street than Chopra. As a relentless enforcer of consumer protections, he's delivered for working families during his tenure. His resume includes removing medical debt from credit reports, capping overdraft and credit card junk fees, giving consumers greater control over their personal data, forgiving more than $10 billion in student loan debt in 2022 alone, forcing corporate offenders like Wells Fargo to collectively return more than $6 billion to consumers. So yesterday, President Trump fired him. Chopra's ouster cuts short his 5-year term nearly 2 years early, and it follows mounting pressure from Wall Street, which has been lobbying for his removal. Just 3 days after Trump was sworn in, the Wall Street Journal openly asked, why is Rohit Chopra still employed at the CFPB, end quote. Financial trade publications followed suit, questioning why Chopra remained in office. President Trump and his Republican allies in Congress now have the mechanisms to overturn some of these widely popular regulations that were brought in using the Congressional Review Act, which allows Congress to nullify new agency rules that have been finalized within the last 60 congressional working days. So some of Chopra's newer reforms that directly affect the financial health of Americans, could be on the chopping block, like potentially the CFPB's new rule that limits bank overdraft fees to $5. The measure is projected to save households an estimated $5 billion annually, or the CFPB's action to...
Okay, now, like I said, you have to think and be mindful of a lot of things. Like, just think, why in the fuck are they moving and making provisions to shut down this facility right here? You know what I'm saying? I just showed you to where the whole thing is to protect us from all kind of shit. It could be bank fraud. You know what I'm saying? It could be insurance fraud. You know what I'm saying? The CFPB, they are the ones that are going to oversee these things like this and make sure that consumers' money will be returned to us. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at what's going down, it's like Elon Musk and his team have went into this place and closed it down. So what the fuck does that mean? Just like I say, it's a major motherfucking rug pull that's getting ready to happen to us, man. And like I said, by all means, same thing with the game tomorrow. You know, go watch the game, you know, and by all means, you know, participate in entertainment activities to enjoy, you know what I'm saying, the time that you got to stay here in this thing that we call life. But when it comes to your money, you know, when it comes to your finances, your rights, and then might I tell you, a lot of this shit is illegal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit that these people out here doing days is illegal as fuck. That's why you got top government officials that are in the White House, and that's why I say, man, and that's why I say, even though Trump, this motherfucker, he up here swinging his goddamn pen, writing all of these executive orders and shit, and like I tell people, we supposed to have a say-so in this shit, man. You understand what I'm saying? We supposed to have a say-so in this shit. Every executive order and law that's being passed, they supposed to go through us with this shit. You understand what I'm saying? But like I say, and like I'm always say, people got their heads stuck up their ass. You know what I'm saying? Out here so-called trying to live their best lives or whatever. And like I say, man, we ain't got a motherfucking thing, man. Nothing. Nothing. Now look what these folks is up here motherfucking doing. That is a serious thing. That is a serious, serious issue. You understand what I'm saying? I just don't understand a lot of this shit that we as consumers, we as society, the ones that make the motherfucking ball turn, we just get chumped the fuck off. Ain't got no say-so in nothing. And like I said, motherfuckers can sit back and talk about how they don't care and how they don't give a fuck. You know, you fuck around and looked up and your whole goddamn bank account be wiped out and it ain't nothing nobody can motherfucking do about it. Nothing. Like I say, when it comes to the White House and, you know, Congress and all our government officials, Tim, give me one reason. How do we get in touch with our government officials and complain to us when faulty shit happens like that? How? Somebody please tell me. What, you gonna write your congressman? Just like they say, you got an issue with the government, write your congressman. Good luck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, I didn't want to hold anybody too long. But like I say, you know, if it means anything, I would like everybody to do some research. And I see the spending boycott that is happening February the 28th. I'm all with it. Yes, I am. And I'm proud of people just to be able to have some type of holiday just to come together. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if we did that shit for 3 days or a week or something like, we'll be able to make some shit turn. You understand what I'm saying? But like I say, man, you know, people around here got their heads stuck up their asses and you really just don't motherfucking know, man. You know, with this rug pull, because that's what the fuck it is, a rug pull. You know what I'm saying? You ask me, I think that they about to do some shit to take everybody's money. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do the logistics and the studies of the American history, the whole thing and all of this shit that's being designed and planned, it's not there to help us. You understand what I'm saying? It's all designed to take our shit and the little bit of wealth that we do have. You know, but I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. You know, I just wanted to put that out there, and, you know, I would advise everybody to go ahead and do their research about some of the things that's going on with your finances. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the stuff that I talk about 9 times out of 10, in the end of the day, it all boils back to what we love the most, and that's finances. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go, man. You know, I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. And this your boy, Sway 1.